Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be covering Introduction to C programming. In this video, I will cover complete C basics. What are header files? What is main function? Difference between int main and void main? Printf, scanf? What are variables, data types and format specifiers? In this video, I will cover all these topics. Guys, I have uploaded complete C language subject tutorials. I will provide link in description. You can watch from there. If you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. C is a programming language developed by Dennis Ritchie in the year 1972. The C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie. He is one of the famous computer scientists. He developed C language in the year 1972 at AT&T Bell Laboratories. This AT&T Bell Laboratories are one of the famous laboratories located in USA, where AT stands for American Telephone and T stands for Telegraph. This is history of C language. At first in the year 1960, Algol 60 was introduced. After that, updated version of this Algol 60 is CPL, where CPL stands for Combined Programming Language. It was introduced in the year 1963. Updated version of this CPL is BCPL, where BCPL stands for Basic Combined Programming Language. It was introduced in the year 1967. Updated version of this BCPL is B language. It was introduced in the year 1969. After that, updated version of this B language is C language. It was introduced in the year 1972. This is history of C language. BCPL was developed by Martin Richards and B language was developed by K.L. Thomas and C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie. We can also call this C language as system programming language because by using C language we can develop various kinds of system softwares like operating system. Most of the Unix and Linux operating system is developed by using C language. C is case sensitive language. For example, if you consider small a and capital A, both are not same. It will treat capital A and small a differently. This is meaning of case sensitive language. C is also a robust language because by using C language, we can develop complex programs. So we call this C language as robust language. We can also call this C language as middle level language because C has capability to understand both low level language and as well as high level language. So we call this C language as middle level language. C also supports portability. Portability means, for example, if I write program in one system, if I write C program in one system, simply I can copy this program and I can run this program in another system. This is meaning of portability. You can write program once and you can copy that program into various systems. Now I will explain first C program by using print function. At first you need to write hash include stdio.h. You need to write hash include open angle bracket stdio.h, where stdio.h stands for standard input output header file. Meaning of printf and scanf is present in stdio.h header file. So for each and every program we use printf. So by default you need to write hash include stdio.h starting. After that you need to write void main. We call it as main function. Whatever the code that you write inside this main function, this code will be executed. So write here void main, open curly bracket, and inside this you need to write printf, where printf stands for print function, open bracket, open double quotations. Whatever the text that you write inside this double quotations, it will be displayed on my output screen. For example, I want to print text that is I am Nagendra. So inside double quotations I am writing I am Nagendra and close double quotations and close bracket. Definitely you need to give semicolon, otherwise it will display error. So definitely you need to give semicolon and close curly bracket. Whenever you execute this program, you will get output as I am Nagendra. Some students will directly write like this, main printf, and they will write some text. But in exam you should not write like this. Definitely you need to write hash include stdio.h because meaning of printf is present in stdio.h header file. For each and every program we use printf. So by default you need to write hash include stdio.h. After that you need to write void main. Meaning of void is nothing. So there is no need of returning anything. For example, same program, in place of void, if I write here int, where int is nothing but this is integer data type. So void is nothing but no return type. I am not returning anything. Meaning of void is nothing. There is no need of returning anything. But whenever you write here int main, definitely you need to return something. So here you need to write return 0. Here I given an integer type. So you need to write here 0. 0 is integer type, or you can also give here 1. And definitely give here semicolon. This is difference between void main and int main. Whenever you write here void main, there is no need of returning anything. But whenever you write here int main, whenever you give here return type as int, definitely you need to return any integer value. So I return here return 0. This is with no return type. Void mean no return type. Int is with return type. In exam they may ask difference between void main and int main. There are two common escape sequences that we use in C. On that first one is /t, where /t stands for horizontal tab, and next one is /n, where n stands for new line. I will explain use of these escape sequences by using program. Guys, this is program. Here I want to print numbers from 1 to 8. So I want to print numbers from 1 to 8. So I written here printf, where printf stands for print function. After that, open bracket and take double quotations. Inside double quotations you can write numbers. So I written here numbers from 1 to 8. By writing this program I will get output as, this is my output. I will get output as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I don't want output like this. I want to get output like this. 1, in next line 2, next line 3, next line 4, after that next line 5, so on. So if you want to get output like this, you need to use escape sequences. That is /n, where /n stands for new line. So I want to print numbers from 1 to 5. So I written here printf, open bracket, inside double quotations I am writing 1 /n, 2 /n, 3 /n, and so on, 4, 3 /n, 4 /n. Close double quotations, close bracket and give semicolon. Whenever you write like this, you will get output as 1, where /n stands for new line. So 2 will be printed on next line. After the /n, 3 will be printed on next line. After that 4. This is my output. For example, I want to print how are you. So I am writing here printf, double quotations, how /n r /n u. Whenever you execute this program, you will get output as how /n mean next line. After again /n, that means this is my output. This is use of /n. Next I will explain use of /t, where /t stands for horizontal tab. For example, I want to print output like this one. After some gap I need to get 2, and after some gap I need to get 3. Here at first I am writing 1 /t, where /t stands for horizontal tab. Whenever you click on tab, how much space that you will get, that much space you will get by using /t. Similarly 2 /t 3. Close double quotations, close bracket and give semicolon. Whenever you execute this program, you will get output as 1 /t mean tab. Whenever you click on tab, how much space that you will get, that much space you will get here. After 2 /t 3. This is my output, where /n and /t are two common escape sequences that we use. Next I will explain what is use of clr-scr function, where clr-scr stands for clear screen. clr-scr function will remove previous program's output and then it will display only present program output. For example, here I written two programs. Here at first I want to print how are you. So I written this program. Whenever I execute this program, I will get output as how are you. After writing this program, I written another program. I want to print btech. So I written here printf btech. Whenever you write this program, you will get both present program output and as well as previous program output. But I don't want previous program output. I want only present program output. That is, I want to print only btech. For that purpose, you need to use clr-scr function. So here just you need to write clr-scr. Open bracket, close bracket. Definitely you need to give semicolon. Though you write like this, you will get error because whenever you write clr-scr, meaning of this clr-scr is present in conio.h header file. So you need to write here #include open angle bracket conio.h, where conio.h stands for console input output header file. Meaning of this clr-scr is present in conio.h header file. So definitely you need to write here #include conio.h. Whenever you execute this program, then you will get output as btech. So clr-scr function is used to remove previous program's output. This C program which I written in order to get this output, name Nagendra, and in next line roll number 25, in next line place Hyderabad. This is output which I want. So for that purpose, at first I took printf and inside double quotations I written name Nagendra, and here I given /n. Whenever you give /n, next statement will be printed on next line. So I given here /n. Definitely you need to give /n inside double quotations. You should not give /n outside double quotations. It will display error. After that again I took printf rule number 25. So in next line I will get output as rule number 25, and again I took printf and I given place Hyderabad. Whenever you write this code, you will get output as name Nagendra, rule number 25 and place Hyderabad. Or you can also write like this by taking single printf. You can write name Nagendra /n rule number 25 /n place Hyderabad. By taking single printf also you can write this program. Instead of taking 3 printf functions, you can also take single printf function, and inside this printf function you can write like this. Next I will explain variables and data types. Guys, these two topics are very important. If you don't understand these two topics, then you will not understand entire C program. So listen this topic carefully. At first I will explain what are variables. Variables are used to store data. It is nothing but variables are used to store any values, like for example int a equal to 10, where this int is data type and a is variable. Variables are used to store values. This 10 is value. This value 10 is stored in variable a. So this is use of variables. This 10 is value. 10, 20, 100, all these are integer types. So we use data type int. So for integer values we need to use data type int. So here I am using data type int and I took variable name as a, and this variable a will store value 10. This is use of variable. Variable is used to store data, or you can also say value. Its value can be changed and reused many times. We can also change this value and we can also use this value multiple number of times. There are some rules which we need to follow before declaring a variable. And the first rule is a variable can have alphabets and underscore. We must start variable name with alphabet, or you can also start variable name with underscore. This is an example. Here I written int a equal to 10. This a is alphabet. We can start declaring variable with an alphabet, or you can also start declaring variable with an underscore. This is an example. Here I written int underscore a equal to 10. You can also declare like this. Second rule is we cannot start variable name with number. For example, here I written int 10 equal to 10. This 10 is number. So you should never start variable with number. Whenever you write like this, you will get error. You can write like this int a 10 equal to 10. You can write like this, because as per rule we must start declaring variable with an alphabet. So here I am starting variable with an alphabet, or you can also start with underscore. And third rule is no white space is allowed. You should not give space in between variable name. For example, here I written int, I given variable name as number, num. You can write like this int number equal to 10. You can write like this, but you should not give space in between variable name. Here I written int n space um equal to 10. Whenever you declare like this, you will get error. So you should not give space in between variable name. Next I will explain data types in C. Along with data types, I will also cover what are format specifiers. There are 3 data types in C. First one is primary data type, second one is derived data type, and third one is user defined data type. Primary data type contains integer data type, character data type, and float data type. Guys, in unit 1 I will cover only this primary data type. Here I am taking variable name as a. I am assigning value as 10. This 10 is integer data type. For example, if you want to assign any integer values to a variable, then you need to use data type int. 10, 20, 1000, 100, all these are integer values. So you need to use data type int. Whenever you use data type int, you need to use format specifier %d. You need to remember this. And similarly, for example, if you want to assign any floating point values to a variable, for example, b equal to 10.25, point represent floating point value. So whenever you want to assign any floating point values to a variable, then you need to use data type float. For example, 10.5, 25.25, 100.1, all these are floating point values. So whenever you want to use any floating point values, then you need to use data type float. Whenever you use float data type, you need to use format specifier %f. Here you need to give float. For example, if you want to assign any single character to a variable like c equal to a, this a is character. So whenever you want to assign any character like C, A, D, so on, then you need to use data type character. Shortly we call it as char. You need to use this data type char. And whenever you use character data type, you need to use format specifier %c. So I will explain C programs so that you can clearly understand what is use of these variables, data types, and format specifiers. Now I want to store one integer value, that is 10. So here I am taking data type as int, and I am taking variable name as a, and I am giving value of a as 10, where this 10 is integer data type, where this 10 is integer value. So I took here data type int. Now I want to print this value 10. For that purpose I need to write printf. As I already said before, for integer values you need to use format specifier %d. So in double quotations you need to write %d, close double quotations, comma, value 10 is present in variable a. So you need to give here a, close bracket, semicolon, close curly bracket. Whenever you execute this program, then you will get output as 10 because integer value which is present in variable a will be generated as output. So I will get output as 10. For example, I want to store one float value that is 10.5. For that purpose, I need to write float. I'm giving variable name as a and I am giving value as 10.25, semicolon, printf. Printf function is used to generate output. So I'm taking here printf in double quotations. For float, you need to use format specifier %f. So I am taking here %f, close double quotations, comma. This 10.25 is present in variable a. So I am taking here a, semicolon. Whenever you execute this program, then you will get output as 10.25 because float value which is present in variable a will be generated as output. So I will get output as 10.25. Similarly, I want to store character. So guys, you need to remember one thing. Character data type is used to store only single character. That is, it can store only single alphabet. It cannot store multiple alphabets. I want to store one character value, that is character. I am giving variable name as a and I am giving value as c, and definitely you need to include this c in single quotations, otherwise it will display error. So take single quotations for this c, semicolon, printf. For character you need to use %c. So close double quotations, comma. This c is present in variable a. So I am taking here a, close with semicolon. Whenever you execute this program, then you will get output as c. I will explain C program in order to generate output 10, 20, 30. Here I need to store 3 values in 3 variables. So I am taking 3 variables, that is int a equal to 10. I already given variable name a. So I cannot take this variable name a again. Again I am taking another variable name, that is int b equal to 20 and int c equal to 30. I want to print 3 values 10, 20, 30. So for that purpose I need to take 3 variables. So I took 3 variables as a, b, c. Now I want to print these 3 values as my output. So I am taking a printf %d because this 10 is integer value. So I am taking a %d. 10 will be printed on first line and 20 will be printed on second line. So I need to use here /n and next %d and next %d /n. Total there are 3 integer values. So I need to take 3 format specifiers, that is %d, close double quotations, comma, a, comma, b, comma, c, because 10 is present in variable a, 20 in variable b and 30 in variable c. So I took 3 format specifiers, %d /n, %d /n, %d, double quotations, comma. This %d is for variable a and this %d is for variable b and this %d is for variable c. So I took here a, comma, b, comma, c, close bracket, semicolon. Whenever you execute this program, then you will get output as 10, 20, 30. Guys, this 10, 20, 30, these 3 are of similar data type, that is int. So instead of writing like this, you can also write like this: int a equal to 10, comma, b equal to 20, comma, c equal to 30, semicolon. Instead of taking 3 data types for 3 variables, you can also take single data type because all these are with similar data type. So I took here single data type. For example, I want to get output as 1, 20, 10.5 and d. I want to get this output. For that purpose, I will write program. This 1 and 20 both are integer values. So I took here data type int. I am storing this value 1 in variable a. So I am taking here a equal to 1, comma, b equal to 20. This 20 is stored in variable b. And this 10.5 is float data type. This 10.5 is float value. So I need to take here float, data type float. Already I took variable ab. I'm taking another variable name, that is c equal to 10. Semicolon, and this d is character. So I'm taking here data type char, and you can take any variable name. I'm taking variable name as f equal to d, and you need to give this d in single quotation, semicolon. Now I want to print this value. So I need to take here printf. This a is integer type. So I took here %d for a, and next /n. Next 20 is present in variable b. This variable b is integer data type. So again I need to take %d /n. This is for b. And next 10.5 is present in variable c. This variable c is float type. So I need to take here %f /n, comma. This is for c. Last one is d. d is present in variable f, and this variable f is character data type. So I need to take here %c, comma, f, close with semicolon. Whenever you execute this program, then you will get output as 1, 20, 10.5 and d. This is my output. Next I will explain what is use of scanf function. I will explain this scanf function with an example. Let us consider one example. Here I am taking data type int and variable name as a. This variable a will store value 10. So in order to print this output, I need to write printf. 10 is integer type. So here I need to use %d, comma. this 10 is present in A. So whenever you execute this program, you will get output as 10. Int A equal to 10, we call this as variable initialization because we given value to this variable A. So we call it as variable initialization. Instead of directly assigning value to a variable, by using scanf function, you can assign values after executing a program. I will give an example so that you can clearly understand. Here I am not initializing value, I just declared int A and I did not assign any value to it. So we call it as variable declaration. You can assign value to this variable by using scanf function. So I am taking here scanf. By using scanf function, you can assign value to this variable A. This A is integer type, so I am taking here %d, comma. For scanf, you need to use and A. Whenever you write this line of code, you can assign value to this variable A after executing a program. Meaning of this is, I can assign integer value and this value is stored in address A, where and represent address. Next I am writing printf. My output is %d, comma A, semicolon. Whenever you execute this program, it will show blank screen. Here you can give any value. For example, I want to assign value 10. So just I will enter 10. Whenever you enter value 10, then you will get output as my output is 10 because I given here value 10. This is use of scanf. By using scanf, you can assign value to a variable after executing a program. I will give another example. Guys, this is another program. Here I took int A because I want to store one integer value. So I took here int A. And similarly, I want to store one float value. So I took here float B. I want to assign value to this variable A and variable B after executing a program. I can do this by using scanf. So I written here scanf %d because this A is integer type. So I am using here %d. And this B is float data type. So I am using here %f, comma and A, comma and B. So whenever I write this line of code, I can assign value to this variable A and variable B after executing a program. So whenever I execute program, I can enter value, that is 10, which is stored in address A, and next 10.5, which is stored in address B. And by using printf, I will get output. So I will get output as 10, 10.5. By using scanf, I can enter values after executing a program, and printf function is used to display output. So I will get output as 10 and 10.5.